there is a higher spiritual force that comes into your life. There is a higher spiritual backing that comes into your life when you downplay on these things and you consecrate yourself unto God. You deny the things your flesh is craving for because you want God. That is where the backings of heaven comes in. That's when the supports of heaven come in. Food and water, I've said they are critical for our physical survival. When you deny yourself of food and water, you are saying, God is my only source of strength. God, I depend upon God. God is my support system. It's a declaration in the realms of the Spirit. Fasting from these things puts God on the throne of a man's life. It draws God. It takes God's attention. Now, when you fast from food, you're telling God, I am hungry for you more than I am hungry for food. When you also fast from water, you are telling God, I am thirsty for you more than I am thirsty than all these things that they have in the world to offer to me. You know, I listen to people singing songs, I am desperate for you. Oh, I am desperate for you. How desperate are you really for God? Desperation will play out by your consecration. Show me a desperate man that is really desperate for God. He's a man who can turn aside his food, and from time to time he will deny himself of fluids. Because just as food, there is a cry, believe you me. Water, fluid, hey, if you go without food, that is one dimension. But to also deny your body of liquid, oh, no, I tell you, everything in your body will be crying out. It will be screaming. That is also how, as you are going without food and water, there is a cry ringing in the heavenly realm that heaven cannot overlook. Fasting is you denying the best things that the earth has to offer you so that you can have the best of what heaven has to give to you. That's what fasting is all about. And I know that fasting is more than food and water. I know that proper denial and proper, what do we call it? Abstinence. Yeah, that's the word. Proper abstinence goes beyond food and water. It goes to the area of social media, television, sex. In fact, everything that is pleasurable to your life, that is the demands of abstinence. That is why real fasting, you can't say you're on fasting, you went without food, but you are watching films the whole day. You're watching videos the whole day. You're on fasting, you're on social media the whole day. You are kidding yourself. In the realms of the Spirit, they have judged that fasting as a negative fast. You didn't really deny the flesh. Fasting is the denial of the flesh and the things that suck up your time, sucks up your flesh. So whenever you're on fasting, it's not just going without the food or the water. It's going without other things, and then you have to fill those vacuums with God. True fasting is not just separating from, it is separating to. You distance from those things for a season to make God, yourself available to God, to pull God into your life. If you don't do that, if you're just on, oh, we are on fasting today, you went without food, but every other thing you were doing it, I'm telling you, you are the most self-deceived person on planet Earth. You practically achieved nothing in the realm of the Spirit. Be used of God. There's a life you have to live. You can't rise in the spirit realm and you're so lousy, there's no disciplines, everything about your life is just anything goes. No, sir, anything does not go. You are a soldier in God's army. Do you know that soldiers are very disciplined people? And when you live that life, you become very much healthier. You become very much sound. Very hard for you to have all these things like cancer, tumors, and all of that, because when you're on a fasted life, your body will be eating all of those cells that grow in your body. I tell you, it's medically proven. It's more than food. It is discipline. It is abstinence. There are things you've got to imbibe to show God His honor and give God His rightful place and put Him on the throne of your life. It is during fasting you should also learn proper fasting, to off your phone. You should also learn, in fact, you should make it as a vow. Father, as I'm in this fast from this time to this time, I will not on my phone. Those things are part of your consecration. It's part of the sacrifice you're putting into the altar for heaven to take note of you. Hallelujah.